You once wanted the life you have. And if you don't like the life you have, you probably won't like the one you want, but don't have either.
Yeah, this one I think about all the time because I think about the life that I have now, and I know that I wanted this life, but I obviously do a lot of thinking about this type of stuff. But the equal opposite of that is that when I was poor, I was pretty happy. I was okay with being poor. And now that I am rich, I'll put quotes on that, degrees, it's about the same. And so then it just goes down to, well, then the richness had nothing to do with the level of contentedness, which means that my wants in past and present and future all go into the bucket of irrelevant in terms of their ability to affect my perception of reality in the present. And so in thinking about that, it makes my wants have less stake today. And so a lot of anxiety that I think a lot of people have is around things that haven't happened yet, either good or bad. Like, I hope this speech goes well, or I hope I get this job promotion. But the reality is that once you get the job promotion, you wanted it, you resettle. And the negative version of this is, and you've probably seen this stuff, but when handicapped people get handicapped, so they have a terrible accident, they get paralyzed or they lose a leg or whatever, there's a dip in their subjective well-being, but after 3 to 6 months, it typically restabilizes, which means that if I didn't get paralyzed, or even if I did get paralyzed, I'd be just about as content as I am right now. It's like, whatever is about to happen is probably not as bad as that. And so that's the worst case scenario, which is nothing. So, okay.
Good things aren't as good as you think they are. Bad things aren't as bad as you think they are.
Yeah, life is life.
The hedonic adaptation theory shows how people return to a baseline of happiness, no matter major life changes. This ties into Stoic philosophy, which teaches that contentment isn't found in external achievements, but in how we respond to them. Chris Williamson and Alex Hormozi's conversation highlights this truth. Williamson observes that even when we achieve the life we once wanted, we may still feel dissatisfied. Hormozi reflects on how his happiness stayed the same, whether poor or rich, challenging the idea that success brings lasting fulfillment. His insight that good things aren't as good, and bad things aren't as bad as you think, reminds us to stop overvaluing future desires. In essence, chasing after wealth or status may not bring the contentment we expect. Instead, we should focus on finding happiness in the present. Their discussion encourages us to rethink what we're really pursuing and consider that fulfillment may already be within reach. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.